For this, I would like to invite the dignitaries onto the stage. First, I would like to invite Dr. David V. Rajan, founder and chairman of Ortho-One Orthopedic Center, started practicing a sports medicine-related work from 1985, past president Indian Arthroscopy Society, past president Shoulder Society of India. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand of applause and welcome Dr. David V. Rajan. Thank you, doctor. Next, I would like to welcome Mrs. Sunita Rajan, founder, director of Ortho-One Orthopedic Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand of applause. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Santosh Sahanand, clinical director, Ortho-One Orthopedic Center, knee surgeon, sports medicine specialist, one of the very few qualified cartilage surgeons, past president, Indian Cartilage Society. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Shyam Sundar, as we met him earlier, yes, shoulder and elbow surgeon, Ortho-One Orthopedic Center, specialized in sports medicine, arthroscopy and joint replacement, academics and research director, Ortho-One Orthopedic Center. Next, I would like to welcome, yes, Mr. Abhinav Abjit Bindra, 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing men's 10-meter air rifle competition, becoming the first Indian competitor to win an individual Olympic gold medal, 5-time Olympian, entrepreneur of ABTP, member of IOC Athletes Commission, and public speaker. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's a privilege to have you here with us. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. John Gloucester, international sports physiotherapist, medical coordinator, and head physio Rajasthan Royals IPL, director of sports science and board advisor of Go Sports Foundation, founding partner of Triac Ventures, Indian cricket team Jan 2005 to April 2008, Ed Sports Physiotherapist. Welcome, sir. It's a privilege to have you here with us. Once again, thank you. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Herman Lebenberg, owner and founder at SportFit, strength and conditioning coach, University of Free State, South Africa, sports science honors, University of the Free State, South Africa, certified Pilates instructor and co-owner of Mindful Movement of Pilates Studio. Welcome, sir, once again. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Munir Said, represented India in hockey in 1968 Olympics at Mexico City, bronze medal, represented India in pre-Olympics in 1967 at Madrid, Spain, gold medal, saved 12 goals, represented Tamil Nadu in the National Hockey Championship for 17 years, vice president at Madras Hockey Association, officiated as tournament director, technical officer and judge in the following Olympics, World Cups, Asian Games and Champions Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand of applause and welcome Mr. Munir Said with us here. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. C. Sailendra Babu, IPS officer, ex-director general of police and head of police force, Tamil Nadu Police, Special Task Force Bravery Medal in the year 2004, President's Medal for Meritorious Service in 2005, manager of Indian National Athletic Team in 2002 Asian Athletic Championships, super landowner having completed 600-kilometer bicycle ride in 36 hours. Thank you, sir. It's a privilege to have you here with us. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Sarthak Patnaik, senior consultant in the Department of Arthroscopy and Sports Surgery, Orthopedics at Manipal Hospital, Bhubaneswar, senior consultant at AMRI Hospitals, Kolkata, founder, director of Sports Science India, served as the in charge of Ancient Athletic Meet 2017 to 2018, Mahatma Gandhi Award for the Healthcare Innovation Technology, ex-Indian Army official. Thank you, sir. Welcome. It's a privilege to have you with us. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. I.M. Vijayan, former Indian football team captain, Arjuna Awardee 2003, All India Football Federation Player of the Year 1992, 1997 and 2000 at Nehru Cup Best Player for the year 1993. Swahadam, sir. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. R. Nadrajan, IRS, Deputy Commissioner of Customs, GST, DG, PM, SRU, Olympic qualifier. He's a coach for L2 and L1 lecturer. HY Director, ISPA, South Asia's fastest man title holder for the year 1988 to 1991. Once again, welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. G.E. Sridharan, yes, best athlete Coimbatore has ever noticed. India's men national volleyball team player for Tamil Nadu, Arjuna Award in the year 1982, current coach for India's men's national volleyball team and former coach for Tamil Nadu volleyball team. And he is also awarded as Dronacharya Award in the year 2008. Followed by, I would like to welcome Mr. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan, AJK College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, Chairman and Secretary of AJK Educational Institutions, Coimbatore, Vice Chancellor, Committee Member of Bardiyar University, President of Coimbatore District Football Association. Welcome, sir. It's a privilege to have you here with us. Followed by, I'd like to welcome Mr. VKC Naushad, Kerala-based footwear maker. All right, sorry, I think due to certain reasons he couldn't make it, but well, we miss him. Next, I would like to invite Mr. B. Prabhakaran, Managing Director and founder of Triveni Sainik Mining, country's single largest MDO, mine development operations, handling 40 MTPA run of mine, including coal, iron ore, limestone, bauxite, copper, and lignite and graphite. Is Mr. Srinath Rajam here with us? No, okay, thank you. Sorry, we missed him also. Now let's move on with the inaugural ceremony. I request everybody to kindly arise for the Tamil Thai Varthu. Anaivarum edumbadi kettukolgiren for the Tamil Thai Varthu. Thank you so much. I request you all to be seated once again. Now I request the dignitaries to please move a step forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. I request you all to please step down for the lamp lighting ceremony, sir. Hostess, can you assist them for the lamp lighting ceremony?
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम्
request the dignitaries to kindly be seated. Now I take the privilege to welcome Mrs. Sunita Rajan to give the welcome address.
Good morning and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. எல்லாருக்கும் எங்கள் அன்பான மாலை வணக்கம். I would like to say a special word of welcome to Mr. Abhinav Bindra. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation and being with us in spite of your busy schedule. He's just come back from Switzerland and still getting over jet lag. Welcome so much, Abhinav. Abhinav is our very own Olympic gold medalist in rifle shooting, and it's such a privilege to have him here as the chief guest. Now there's a long list of dignitaries and faculty and well-wishers, all of whom I cannot mention by name for lack of time. But a warm word of welcome to everyone here on the stage. Thank you so much for coming and being here and honoring us with your presence and your valuable expertise. That is so very, very important. And thank you for all the faculty on the floor and for all the delegates. உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் எங்கள் அன்பான வரவேற்பு. நீங்க வந்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். நீங்கெல்லாம் இல்லைன்னாக்க இந்த கான்ஃபரன்ஸ்க்கு அர்த்தம் கிடையாது. இது அத்லெட்டிக் நீ ஒர்க் ஷாப் அண்ட் இதுக்கு உங்களை அன்பா வரவேற்கிறேன். Sports as a profession and career has gained much attention and participation in the recent past. Just like this workshop, some years back when we had Vijay Amritraj, our tennis star of the 70s, as the chief guest, he narrated an incident from his life, an anecdote. When he started his tennis career, he was all the time on the field, on the sports field, practicing for tennis. This got his grandmother very worried. So one day she called him and she had a talk with him. And she said, Yappa, நீ டென்னிஸில் நல்லா தான் விளையாடுற, நல்லா தான் பண்ணுற, ஆனால் நீ இதே விளையாட்டா இருந்தேன்னாக்க வாழ்க்கையில் என்ன பண்ண போகிற, உன் சாப்பாட்டுக்கு என்ன பண்ண போகிற, உன் தொழிலுக்கு என்ன பண்ண போகிற. So he said he didn't know how to tell his grandmother that tennis was his profession and was his career. We've come a long way from that era. Parents and grandparents, பெற்றோர், பாட்டி தாத்தாமார், அவங்க பிள்ளைங்க, பேர பிள்ளைங்க, ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஒரு நல்ல கரியர், ஒரு நல்ல ப்ரொஃபஷன்னு இப்போ நினச்சி பிள்ளைங்களை நல்லா என்கரேஜ் பண்ணுறாங்க, நல்லா சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. இது ரொம்ப நமக்கு தேவை. ஒரு யாரும் இந்த வாழ்க்கையில் தனியாக எதையும் சாதிக்க முடியாது. We need a good support system. அவர் ரன்னர், அவர் பேர் எனக்கு தெரியல, அவர் அழகாக சொன்னார், even the muscles do not work in isolation. That is a beautiful statement. We cannot work in isolation. We cannot achieve anything in isolation. We need a good team support. And in that aspect, you coaches and trainers play a very significant part in the life of an athlete. நீங்கள் கோச் பண்ணுறவங்க, ட்ரெயின் பண்ணுறவங்க, ஒரு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் பர்சன் வாழ்க்கையில் ஒரு ரொம்ப முக்கியமான ரோல் உங்களுக்கு இருக்கு, ரொம்ப சிக்னிஃபிகண்ட் ரோல் இருக்கு. அந்த ரோல் நீங்க இன்னும் நல்லா இன்னும் செம்மையா செஞ்சு இந்தியாவுக்கு நல்ல ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் பர்சன்ஸ் உருவாக்கி நல்ல அவார்ட் வின்னர்ஸ் ட்ரெயின் பண்ணி கொண்டு வர்றது தான் ஆர்த்தோ-ஒன்னுடைய நோக்கம். அதுக்காக டாக்டர்ஸ், ஃபிசியோஸ், நிறைய ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி வந்திருக்காங்க. உங்களுக்கு நிறைய கோல்டன் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன், பொன்னான காரியங்கள், கருத்துகள் உங்கள் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ரெடியாக இருக்காங்க. As Dr. David Rajan, who is a sports person himself and excelled in hockey and basketball in his college and university days and played for college and university, always has a passion for sports and sports people, and his motto always is get the sports person back on the field as soon as possible, because that is their bread and butter, that is their livelihood. அவருடைய பொன்னான சொல் என்னன்னாக்க, ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் பர்சன் இன்ஜூர் ஆகி வந்தாக்க அவங்கள எவ்வளோ சீக்கிரம் அந்த ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் அரீனாக்கு திரும்பி நம்ம அவங்கள அனுப்புகிறோமோ அவ்வளோத்துக்கு அது நல்லது. ஏன்னா அதுதான் அவங்க வாழ்க்கை, அதுதான் அவங்க சம்பாத்தியம், அது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஸோ அது கெட்டிங் த ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் பர்சன் பேக் ஆன் த ஃபீல்ட் இஸ் ஒன் திங். நவ் வி ஹவ் மூவ்ட் ஆன் டு enhancement of sports performance. So today the faculty are ready to share, as we have already seen so many beautiful sessions, and where John Gloucester spoke about fatigue prevention, the importance of taking rest and not getting fatigued, which will prevent a lot of injuries. There's so much wealth of knowledge and expertise available today. நீங்கள் அனைவரும் இந்த நல்ல காரியங்களை பெற்றுக்கொண்டு உங்கள் ட்ரெயினீஸ்க்கு பகிர்ந்து அவங்கள நல்லபடியாக கோச் பண்ணி இந்தியாவுக்கு நல்ல பெருமை வராப்பில் நல்ல ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் பர்சன்ஸ் உருவாக்குவீங்கன்ட்டு நம்புகிறேன். இப்போ வெற்றிக்கும் தோல்விக்கும் ஒரு நொடி தான் இருக்குது. அவ்வளோ அட்வான்ஸ்டாக இருக்குது நம்ம ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் டெக்னாலஜி. இப்போ கேமரா வச்சு ஒரு அந்த சர்வ், அவுட் சைட் த லைன், இன்சைட் த, எல்லாம் ஆக்யூரேட்டாக இப்போ பார்க்குறதுக்கு இருக்குது. அவ்வளோத்துக்கு அவ்வளோ. அது மட்டும் இல்லை, ஸ்பீட், பவர் எல்லாம் மாறிட்டு முந்தி ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் இருந்ததுக்கும் இப்போ இருக்கிறதுக்கும். அதனால் ட்ரைனிங், ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் என்ஹான்ஸ்மெண்ட், இதுக்கெல்லாம் நிறைய காரியங்கள் இருக்குது. நிறையா அவங்க சொல்கிறதுக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுக்கறதுக்கு ரெடியாக இருக்காங்க. ஸோ விதவுட் டேக்கிங் எனி மோர் ஆஃப் யுவர் டைம், ஐ வெல்கம் ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ டு திஸ் அத்லெட்டிக் நீ ஒர்க் ஷாப். எல்லாருக்கும் இது நல்ல பிரயோஜனமான நாளாக இருக்கும்ன்ட்டு நம்பி நன்றி சொல்லி விடைபெறுகிறேன். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to call upon Dr. David V. Rajan to give about HALT sports injuries.
Thank you. I thank each and every one of you for having come for this meeting in large number and encouraged us. And I'm equally very happy, privileged that we have excellent faculty, a lot of my friends, a lot of ex-players here to encourage us. And just a few pictures, I hope I not missed out anybody, and a lot of them have been able to make this a great success. Sorry, I'm not able to individually call out the names for lack of time. And again, the faculty who come all over, and John Gloucester, for example, was a real very pleasant surprise. Thanks, John. And thanks to each and every one. And I'll quickly go to my talk. See, annually we conduct a program As Sunita was saying, that first tournament it was in 69 or 75, and when Vijay Amardaraj came. And we've been conducting some meeting or other. During COVID time, there has been a break. And every meeting has been focusing on a particular game or a particular joint. Here you see Sridhar again, my good friend. And we have 1 year tennis. Madan Balal is there, who can come. 1 year on football, the FIFA representative, AFC representative is there. We have there's tennis stars, and Vimal Kumar is there, badminton. And this year we thought we'll focus on the athletic knee. Why knee? Because knee is very important. 45% of athletes are reported to be having sustained at least one injury in India of the knee. 45%. The higher the contact sports is, and more the incidence of knee injury is. Injuries account for about 25% of all sports-related injuries. So what did we talk about? What are we talking about? We are talking about the biomechanics and proper technique, how to prevent injuries, how to improve the performance, and strength and conditioning. We have experts on strength and conditioning here. We have neuromuscular training, how to do it. You can do it very simple. Really, we need Murali, like we need a lot of Muralis in our country to indigenous the way of training, so that our people will become experts on the international level. We always cover sports events, the tournaments, our physios, and doctors go there and personally supervise the tournament in case of injury. We've been doing all this. So why am I talking about that? I'll come to you a little later. Meanwhile, there are a lot of misconception about sports injury. They think it's all fracture, stress fracture, or is it a ligament injury? No, it's not. It's not only that. It also, in addition to that, repetitive sports injury, that's most common. The experts will agree with me. So for example, this little girl here, she's been going on playing. The more abduction and external rotation she gets, the return will be so hard that opponent will not be able to get it. She goes on hitting it. In the bargain, the posterior capsule gets contracted. Why am I talking about it? You physios know it. The coaches, if they know, they can identify and do the sleep stretch, make them all do a sleep stretch and prevent this kind of injuries. That's why we are having this gathering. That's why we want to give you all the information, brought all these experts from all over, and so that you will go back with a lot of new information and you will be able to treat the patients better, and you will be thereby the standard of sports in our country will improve. Another calculation is 2.64 per 1,000 hours of playing you get injured. Kabaddi is more, soccer is less, and the tennis is much less. So anybody is bound to get injured. There are some misconceptions, and John Gloucester said it very, very nicely, that they had to be resting also in between. And before the days of the South African, Australian coaches coming, our cricketers used to play every day, throughout for the entire match. And the 11 players are chosen, they continue to play, then injured. And we used to talk about on-season, off-season program for the athletes. It is no more on-season, no more off-season. The marathon is being run every day, some place or other, at least in Coimbatore. We have the cricket tournaments are going on all over the world now. So there's no such thing as on-season, off-season. Similarly, there is no team sports or individual sports, because individual sports also become team sports. For example, if Abhinav Bindra has to perform, he has to have his trainer, he has to have his coach, he has to have his dietitian, he has to have his psychologist. Only thing he can do. So everything is team sports. So all sprains, strains, fractures, bruises, concussions, all come under sports injuries. And this is the main slide I want to share with you. As per data, 65% of the injuries are preventable. 65% of injuries are preventable. That's why you're here. That's why he called you, to tell you how to prevent it. Example, you see this. Hey, they're not running. Is it working? Huh? Check பண்ணலையா? I'm just taking you through some of the issues which lead to big injury, and that can be prevented by the coach, the physio. Oh, forget it. So this particular athlete is landing with a knock knee, with a valgus. That will eventually lead to, John was asking why the female get injured more often. This is one of the reasons. They have a valgus, natural valgus. So this can be corrected by the coaches, by the physios. All they have to do is strengthen the glutes and strengthen the muscles accordingly, which group of muscles which are weak and for which we have a lot of equipments thanks to ABTP. And they are given a lot of high-tech equipments with which we are able to detect the injury group of muscles which are not so strong and correct it. Okay, forget it. Well, let's go. Go back to the slide. So just to tell you that, I mean, you people, you coaches, if well informed, you can correct all this valgus landing on the knock knee and correct the athletes and prevent injuries. Most of them are preventable, mind you. We had done a biomechanical analysis. This is working. And this is after correction. This basketball player is able to land with normally. No, that doesn't matter. Leave it. I'm moving. Okay. Just I want to put one thought to you, one question to you. So 1.3 plus billion people, and we have only 35 Olympic medals, including the first gold medal of Abhinav, only 10 gold medals. Whereas Jamaican population 28.3, and they have 87 Olympic medals. Why? What is it? Is it because we have no talent? Is it because we don't have any coaches? What is the reason? That's one thing we're going to ask Abhinav, and who will come out with the answer. And that's typical. Thanks so Abhinav for having come all the way, and thanks for the ABTP. So they are bridging the gap between the surgeons, physicians, and the athletes. Meanwhile, we didn't have high-tech equipments. Abhinav went all the way to Europe to train under this high-tech equipments. Now, ABTP has brought into them, to India, and we are one of the beneficiaries. Thanks to you, Abhinav. And with the help of all this, you'll be able to you can do better. So why this HALT sports injuries? That's a movement we want to start today, and this is going to be opened by Abhinav. And HALT sports injuries, education. How are we going to do it? It's going to be a phenomenon. We're going to involve everybody. Education, we already had. Prevention strategies, biomechanical analysis, performance enhancement, counseling the children regarding sports, and pre-participation screening. We already have a lot of educational talks, and we've been doing it independently, sporadically, and this one particular, I hope this video works. No, it doesn't work. So this guy, you can easily check. Doesn't move. Now you can check for the coaches. All you have to do is ask him to do single leg squat down. If he's not able to, that means the core is weak. Please understand, everybody can do it. The physios can do it. Any coach can do it, and you can thereby correct. They can prevent this athlete from getting injured. Performance enhancement, what we have at ABTP, counseling children regarding their choice of sports. All these are our intention of HALT sports injuries. Pre-participation screening, and who can be participate in this? All the 1.3 billion people of India can participate in this. Each and every one of them, the parents, the doctors, physicians, sports scientists, dietitian, nutrition, biomechanical people, they all can participate in this movement called Stop HALT Sports Injuries movement. So we will talk to you about it later on. We'll be in touch with you. And the target members are everybody. Now they put on only 5, but I should think everyone is the target members. And for prevention-wise, thanks to ABTP for the equipments and instruments they are given to easily find out. We already do pre-participation program in Ortho-One, and we also have ambulance service for various tournaments. We want to increase it. We want to have exclusive ambulance for sports medicine. We want this ambulance to go around, not only in the south, but also in Kerala, Karnataka, everywhere, with the sports medicine team, with physios, with sports medicine doctor, with a video projector, which will educate the participants how to prevent injuries, and that's our ambition. And we will need to have sports medicine doctors. All that we are having in our aim. I hope it becomes a reality. Thanks for all your help. These are some of the athletes that we see, and we have most of them are subsidized treatment. They come back with the medal, and we are extremely happy. That makes the day for us. I'm concluding with this. This is Bhuvaneshwari, who has come all the way from Hyderabad for us. Kirtan, could you please get up? Kirtan, Bhuvaneshwari. Please keep standing. And just an example, and Bhuvaneshwari came in December last year, broken, and she said, what am I going to do? And she had torn the anterior cruciate ligament, and Kirtan very rightly brought her immediately for the correct treatment. He didn't tell her, let us try physio, let us try this, nothing. He didn't say. So he had only the ACL torn. The menisci were intact, so easy for us to operate. We did the surgery, and and that's he performing. And after 5 months of surgery, she said, I want to get back. We had a heart in her mouth. She gets back to games too early, what will happen? But anyway, we couldn't stop her. She did. She went perform. And she got judo. Which category is it, Kirtan? What category? What? Karate. And okay, she won the gold medal. We congratulate Kirtan and Bhuvaneshwari. That's an excellent team, a typical example of how this is individual doing karate, but there's a team, big team behind it. Physio, I seen in Facebook your physio involvement also. I'm sure your parents were very positive. Everybody makes a team. Another most important thing, especially in this part of the world, and a lot of physios and other people say all the injuries, they say you keep going, you do physio, you'll be all right. But Keaton, immediately, the moment he realized the ligament, he brought, and we do our best, and back she is, and she's won the medals. So my conclusion is prevent injuries at all cost. When you need treatment, please come quickly. Let's all give her a hand and close this shot. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. Next, we are moving on to the launch of HALT sports injuries. I will request Mr. Abhinav Abjit Bindra to please step forward for the launch. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, let's give a big hand of applause as we have our dear Abhinav Abjit Bindra for us to launch this HALT sports injuries in collaboration with Sports Science of India and Abhinav Bindra Targeting Performance. Thank you, sir. Thank you, dignitaries. Now we are moving on to the felicitation. Now it's time for felicitation of the patrons. I request Mr. Abhinav Abjit Bindra to step forward. I'd like to call upon Mr. Munir Said to please come on to the stage. Yes, yeah, here, Mr. Munir Said, yes. Like to be felicitation time, I request, yes, the team is there. Mr. Abhinav Abjit Bindra will be felicitating Mr. Munir Said. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Srinath Rajam. I think he's not here with us. Next, I would like to call Dr. R. Nadrajan IRS. It's a felicitation time. Mr. Abhinav Bindra, please, I request you to felicitate Dr. R. Nadrajan IRS also. Next, I request Mr. Abhinav Bindra to felicitate Mr. G.E. Sridharan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause. It's time to honor them. Followed by Mr. G.E. Sridharan, I would like to call Mr. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan. So it'll be great if you just remove your mask for a minute for the photograph. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Next, I request Mr. B. Prabhakaran to please receive the felicitation from Mr. Abjit. Next, I would request Mr. Murugesh. Next, I would request Mr. Joel Santosh Sundaram, the Indian national cyclist, to please come onto the stage. Mr. Joel Santosh Sundaram, Indian national cyclist. Next, I would request Mr. Paul Sudagar. Mr. Paul Sudagar. Okay, next I would request Ms. Anita Paul Durai, Indian basketball player, to please join us. Next, I would like to call Dr. Rajini Kumar Palaniyappan, the Associate Professor Biomechanics at Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University. Followed by, I'd like to call upon Mr. John Gloucester. Yes. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Herman Lebenberg to please step forward. Next, I would like to call upon Dr. C. Sailendra Babu to please step forward. Next, I would request Mr. I. M. Vijayan to please step forward. Next, I would like to call Dr. R. Nadarajan IRS. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I request you to kindly be seated. Dr. Sarthak Patnaik, I request you to please kindly step forward. Thank you so much, sir. Now it's time for vote of thanks. I would like to call upon Dr. Shyam Sundar to please give away that vote of thanks.
Respected Ortho-One family, I call Divya sir and madam as my father and mother. So we are running short of time, so I would like to keep my vote of thanks short and sweet. Respected dignitaries, faculty members, panelists, everybody, thanks a lot for coming to this very important event. When we planned this event, we never had any clue of how to get this kick started. So we are thinking a lot, and it took at least 1 to 1.5 months to structure this event. And then we thought about aging knee, which was for the doctors, and then we found out that fine, yes, knee is the goal for teaching all the sports people. So we went to endurance training. Our idea started as endurance training. Then it just blossomed into different type of sports, and we need to involve everyone and make sure everyone realize that Ortho-One has got a great initiative in teaching people all these stuffs and keep them glued to the sports education kind of an event. And we have been doing it ever since 2006. Every year we have been doing this educational event on sports injury management. Only COVID put a breakdown for us for 3 years, and then we again regained this habit. And last year we successfully launched what is called the Ortho-One Academy. The main goal of this academy is teaching. If I ask anyone what is the pinnacle of success, if I can ask Mr. Abhinav Bindra what is the pinnacle of success, he will never say winning gold medal for India. That is not the pinnacle of success. The pinnacle of success is teaching your success to your juniors. If you become a very good junior to a very good teacher, then you will have a fantastic team. And I am quite lucky to have joined Ortho-One because I have joined a very good teacher. Myself and Santosh, we have joined a very good teacher who has taught us what is life. not just orthopedics, what is life. So, in order to continue the legacy of Dr. David Rajan, I had to bring up what is called the Ortho-One Academy, which teaches the doctors, the physiotherapist, the physical education teachers, coaches, the trainees, even the business administrations. In the admin department also, we keep continuing this medical education as well as what sort of education, what field that is possible to make sure the quality persists for a longer time. So you have a good teacher, you'll have a good society. You have a good society, you'll have a good nation. That is what we are trying to aim for. And I thank you all for coming for this event. Wish you good luck. Jai Hind.
Now I take the privilege to thank all the dignitaries. I kindly request you all to kindly be seated. Thank you so much for your support on stage. Thank you.